Good day to you wherever you are listening to me all over the world. Today, I want to explain the concept of occupational therapy definition in terms of what are the hidden secrets in this definition that we need to understand in order to move forward and experience a difference that this profession profiles. So today, how can we decode from this definition some little skills or factors that are important for us to understand the in-depth meaning, hidden secrets of the definition? So, according to my own, what does occupational therapy mean to me? Occupational therapy is a socio-medical profession that helps varying degrees of conditions from mental to social to emotional, psychological, neurological, etc. to gain independence by involving them in occupations that they like or love. So in other words, set of activities are prescribed by an occupational therapist in order to help people become independent after an injury or disease or dysfunction and the likes. But that is not my best definition of occupational therapy. While growing up, one of the things I gained from the definition is occupational therapy is the arts and science. Now, that is where I am coming from. There are a lot of things hidden in the arts and science that occupational therapy is that we need to understand in order to foster a better paradigm in this profession. For example, what is art itself? I decided to go online and check the definition of art. It says it is the expression or application of human creative skills and imagination, while science is the intellectual and practical activity to systematically study and the systematic study of structure and behavior of physical and natural world through observation and experiment. Now, in occupational therapy, arts and science go along with one another because we, as an occupational therapist, one of the basic skills we need is creativity. How creative are we, and how can we use this creativity to explore the world in an experimental version? For example, a child given a puzzle is experimenting what the real deal is. You could have a puzzle of a laptop, but the real deal is the laptop. The real activity is the laptop. The real world is the laptop. But puzzles give you what? A practical simulation of it. Now, whoever was the first person to develop that puzzle has been creative enough. I would like to round this off with something more supernatural a bit. When God created man, he was so creative. You can see our physique, our height, musculoskeletal system, our body physiology and functions, etc. And everything in the world now is trying to imitate what God has created to look like man. See the robots, see the androids, everything. See artificial intelligences. They are trying to imitate what man does. See our bionic or our bionic technology now, the prosthetics and orthotic devices. They are trying to imitate the functions of a man because God was so creative in the design of how a man should look like, how our physique is. Now, this is a template I will be talking about in the second part of this occupational therapy definition, the in-depth meaning. Thank you for listening, and I hope that in our next part I will be able to open some versions of what I intend explaining. Thank you so much for listening and have a wonderful day.